everyone, welcome back to the Killer Adept series. This is Alpha Monster, and today we'll be doing Jim Woo Hawk, also known as the Trickster. We'll be doing his Adept, but before we go into that, I'm going to talk about his power, his hooks, and what level you unlock them, and the add-ons I'll be using for the challenge. If you wanted to skip to the gameplay of me getting the Adept match, I'll just show the time here, the time code what to skip to, just so you can just go and like watch it already. It should be popped up here now. And thank you for coming by. Anyways, now for all those who want to actually see the numbers, my hopefully decently explained power breakdown, hooks, and add-ons. We'll begin with the power. Showstopper. You start the trial with 44 blades base. You can increase it to like 50, I think, or like something like that. Or something like that. I don't remember the base number. It doesn't really matter, honestly. Holding down the power, holding down the power winds up the knives, and you begin to enter the throwing state. While in the throwing state, which is pretty much he has his knife up, like holding it up like he's just about to prepare it. Tapping the attack button can throw a single blade, or holding down to throw a single blade. Or you can hold down the button to release a bunch of blades at once, like one, and then the other, and then you switch to the other hand, 2, switch back to the original hand, 3, switch to the other hand, 4, in a fury. Throwing this fury, however, increases the control and throw rate of the knives while decreasing movement speed for each knife throw. The knives have to be unlocked, have to be restocked. Oh, the blades have to restock at lockers located in the map. But here you go saying, what do these knives do? They increase a survivor's laceration meter if hit by a blade. Once the laceration meter is 7, laceration meter has, I believe, laceration meter takes 6 hits to fully complete. They will lose a health state. Becoming either injured if fully healthy, or if injured, they will become downed by the blades. The survivors can counter this by the survivors laceration meter will gradually go down if they have not been hit by a blade for a short time. Or the hit by the basic attack from the Trickster will also decrease the laceration meter, but they keep at least, I think, 3. If they have, like, say I put 3 blades in the survivor, they've 4 blades in, it will keep 3, I believe. So it's pretty much you have to fill it up. You have to hit them 6 times with the knives, 5 times to get it, like 5 times will like fill up the ball, and then it will go red if you fill it up 5 times. And then if you throw another knife, it will injure. It shows on the ball, so like you can see like, oh, I'm about to injure if I throw another knife, pretty much. His special ability is main event. Each time a knife hits a survivor, main event starts to fill up. Main event gets a charge. I think it takes 30 knives to hit to get main event. I could be wrong. Main event, once it's full, you get a short time to actually main event. I think it's like 60 seconds. I might be wrong about it. No, like 30 seconds maybe. You can activate it by pushing the power button. In this mode, the Trickster automatically throws his knives, a limited amount of knives for the duration of the main event. It will go down on the side, showing you that you're actually losing the main event. His throw rate is increased, and his movement speed is no longer slow, decreases after each knife. Pretty much he goes base speed while throwing the knives, which Sounds good, but he's 4.4, so he's already slower than you, but now he has restricted movement. You can counter the main event whenever you want by pressing the attack button, or it counters itself if you run out of time while using the main event. You go on a short cooldown, and it puts a cooldown on showstopper yourself, so you can use main event and then immediately use your knives. You have to wait a few seconds to use main event, and you have sound muted while also in this cooldown. Main event meter goes back to 0, and that's pretty much it. Don't use main event. Not even talking about the power yet. Just don't use main event. It's not great. Next we'll be going on to his 3 teacher reports: Showstopper, Hex, Crowd Control, and No Way Out. First we'll begin with not Showstopper, Starstruck. Sorry. We'll begin with Starstruck. That is unlocked at level 30. Starstrucker, when carrying a survivor within other survivors within your territory suffer from the explosive side effect. The effect persists 30 seconds after the survivors leave your territory, as well as those within the territories you hooked or released the carry survivor. So pretty much, if they leave your territories or you leave their territories, they get 30 seconds. Or if you hook them, when you hook the survivor, they also get it for 30 seconds. The Starstruck has a cooldown of 60 seconds once the survivor is no longer carried. And like if a survivor leaves Starstruck, walk back to you, they stop the Starstruck countdown. As long as they're in the thing, they keep the Starstruck as long as you're carrying them, pretty much. It's an interesting perk. This is really good for nurse, doctor is really good for. It's just a Mimi perk. It's really good Mimi perk, but it's just a Mimi perk. It's really good. I like it, but I don't really use it as much because once people figure it out, you kind of just don't get any value of it. Although it does guaranteed saves. It does guarantee that you get hooks because no one's gonna take a protection hit. No one's gonna take a protection hit when it downs them. So that's always good. This is unlocked at level 30. Good perk. Fire out strong. Unlocked at level 35, Hex Crowd Control. A Hex, this perk works like most Hexes. A Hex spawns at the beginning of the match. It can be cleansed by survivors, blah 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 blah. This Hex allows the entity to block a window for 20 seconds after survivor performs a rushed vote effect. Rushed vote to it. It has no cooldown, and this effect will persist as long as the totem is still up. This sucks because pretty much it does end loops really crazily, really fast, but like it's just not that great of a hook. It's a Hex hook, so you don't get it all the time. You don't have a lot of control. You don't have a lot of control of what it does, and it's both finite and useless. It's one of those special hooks that is both finite and useless, which is very funny. Which is a very funny thing. It's a terrible perk, don't ever use it. The only time you ever see it is Hex Crowd Control is when you're doing the Trickster Adept, or you're doing like a Bamboozle block window build for some crazy reason. Which if you have Bamboozle, just use Bamboozle. If you really want to block windows, you always have Bamboozle. And you get a benefit from yourself. I think it would be good if this perk was buffed to increase your volt speed as well, but that's just me. Like, this is too tame of a perk. This is when Behavior started doing really tame Hex totems perks for some reason, and it just kind of got the fall wind of the bat for that. But the next perk is unlocked at level 40, No Way Out. After hooking a survivor for the first time, No Way Out gets a token. You can get up to 4 tokens for each survivor. Once the exit gates have been powered, No Way Out activates. When the survivor interacts with the exit gate switch, the killer will get a loud noise notification. The entity then blocks both exit gates for 12 seconds, plus 12 seconds for each token gained from hooking survivors. So pretty much you can get up to, you get the 12s, pretty much you get 12, you always get 12 pretty much. So if you never hook anyone, at least you get some value out of it, although it's weaker. But you get a total of 60 seconds. If I did the math right? 12, 12, 12 of 60 seconds if you get all full stacks. It's a really good perk. I love this perk. It's a very fun perk. I started using it with the True Talent build and I love it. I did use it some one-off, but I would use some gen progress and it wouldn't activate. So like with MMR, it's actually really good because it gives you, it's a guaranteed amount of time. Really nice perk and I love it. If you play high MMR killer or just play killer at all, use this perk. It's a godsend. It works on every killer, it works on anything. It's just a fantastic perk. No complaints here. With all the perks out of the way, we're going to begin with the add-ons. Cage Hot Shoes. Increases the movement speed while throwing blades by 2.5%. Due to the fact that like every time you throw a blade, you slow down a little bit, this kind of mitigates it for a little bit. Mitigates it and allows you to throw more blades while keep retaining some speed. Jim Woo's Autograph. Decreases the amount of blades required to reach max throw by 1. Pretty much, if you throw a couple of blades, you get, if you throw more blades, the faster the blades go. I don't think I covered this in the power, but like the more blades you throw, the faster the blade rate goes. Yeah, wait, no, I did cover it. And the faster the blade rate goes, the harder, the faster you throw the knives. And this just means that you throw the knives a little bit faster. It's okay, Puck, but honestly, a lot of his add-ons don't all just gimmicky, so this is really the best I could do. I might change it for like, this one might be interesting. When a survivor laceration meter is 2 or less away, they offer to expose that. I'm scared about getting too much exposed because then you don't get a chaser. I don't really know what to use, honestly. Anything about main event sucks. This one is literally 1 second. I love seeing killer. Increase movement speed while throwing knives by 1%. Oh, I love seeing survivor killer add-ons compared to survivor add-ons. It's so funny. This is actually not bad by 3 seconds. It's better than 1. This one I like. Blade shadowing when hitting the environment, delete 50% of laceration to nearby survivors. I'm probably gonna use this one, honestly. It's more interesting and the throw rate doesn't really help as much. But I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. I can't wait to see y'all in the match. Hopefully we can get this first try, but we haven't got the other one first try. But this is gonna be. I forgot. I kind of muted myself by accident when I was supposed to not mute myself. So I'm gonna go over. This is just me giving my thoughts over the. Right here, I went over there because I thought maybe someone would be there. Didn't think there would be, but I found someone. And then my idea here was to like try to make them stuck in there, so I can get a lot more hits, which I did, obviously. I think here I take a while to get this down. Actually, no wait. She tries to fake me out with the locker thing, and then she just gets down right here. Yeah. Outside. I reload, obviously. And then I remember I hooked this girl, and they do like, and like I think I go over there. I think the hex caricature was like someone saving, like someone walking. I thought someone was gonna like save right in front of me. I hooked the girl, obviously. I have to go, and then I believe like 2 gens are done right here. Yeah, like, I'll go like, oh frick, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? You know, like I knew it was gonna happen because it's this map, but like, still. Like I'm kind of just like figuring out like maybe I can camp here. Thinking maybe I can try to cut them off and like camp this girl out. Because I can hook, you can one hook one survivor when going for the adepts. You just need at least like 9 hooks, I believe. But she gets around me, sadly. So I couldn't go for that strategy, but... I tried 99 to her, then I realized that I wouldn't be able to chase other girls, so I was like, yeah, I'll just do it. I was like, you know what, I won't tunnel her because I don't have to. You can see that this is one of my first games on. So really, I remember commenting like they're very organized because they already had like almost 2 gens, 50% I believe. So I'm like, oh frick, what am I gonna do? So I went to go like injure them. Hopefully, I didn't know they had a boom at the time. I'm pretty sure they haven't set up the boom, so I'm like, okay, I can probably use this, like slow myself down, you know. It didn't work, I believe, because they set up this boom, I believe. And I take the DS because I want to go to the DS. I need to get rid of it if my strategy is gonna work. I'm hitting these gens for perks. Here, there's the boom. I remember the boom being placed, which was really bad for me. Now that they have that boom, they can reset by themselves for free, pretty much. I'm trying to use my knives as much as I can because I want the points. Oh, I comment here about the main event bug. It's not doing the effects for main event. So it's kind of like not working, apparently. I don't know why it does that. I'm guessing it's just a bug with the UI that doesn't display it. It's kind of funny. Here I get lucky and there's a saliva on the gen. I remember this, and I use my main event so I can get a free. I think it's a free down. I don't think it's an injury. I think it's a full white down because of my second add-on. Yeah, it's a full down. I end the power so I can check if anyone's saving. I hit this gen. I realized this girl was trying to save but failed. Thankfully. I go gets the second stage, which is incredibly good for us. Because it means that we have a lot more pressure. I go to reload. Because they did like 3 gens, so I'm trying to like get a lot of pressure on the game. Trying to get a lot of pressure. Oh, they reset up the boom again. Be somewhat closer, I believe. I might be wrong about that. I go straight for the circle. Okay, I'm gonna let them save because I don't want them to die on first hook because that's gonna lower my chances of actually getting the hook. But thankfully I got DC. Sadly I got DCs, but I'm pretty sure that counts as a different hook state. So technically I two hooked it. I'm just trying to use the knives as possible, because if I do that, I get more points, and because it really doesn't hurt you to use your power as Trickster, thankfully. Oh, I would never talk about this stunt being bad. But looking at it now, like, I was kind of annoyed about it. Looking at it now, it looked fine. I think it was just me being dumb. I didn't see how close that wall was. The resetting, so I'm trying to, like, finish. I'm trying to down her fast, but, like, I'm complaining about how my power resets so fast. I get dedicated and I'm get even more annoyed. I don't know why I threw those knives right there. That was a terrible throw. I'm like, I gotta leave this. I reset and then I'm like, I have to leave this. I'm gonna lose if I let them get this in. So I go. So I head back to the gens because I can't let them get away with this. Even though I have no way, no way out, and I can afford for them to do all the gens and do a no way out play. I'd rather just get rid of them. I'd rather just get them start chasing them, and so I can get the no escape, no gens, not all the gens done points. So I think that's gonna be beneficial to my overall average on the Adept. What else? Thankfully, since I go to DC, I can use that hook right there. I would never talk to you about that. And since everything's kind of a dead zone right now, I don't really have to worry about like getting outplayed or anything. So I just kind of started using my. I pretty much like to use my power. I got lucky with this map because a lot of them are like straight lines and everything. And since I have Starstruck, they can't really save in front of me. So it's giving me a lot of strength. I'm not trying to camp because I don't want to lose a. I think it's chaser points if you stay too close to the survivor. I might be wrong about that. I know they're gonna get this gen, it's just too much. But I see this girl right here and I go for it. I 99% her, I realize that I'm not gonna be fast enough. Use my item. Use my what is it, my movement add-on to get more downs. I knew they had that set up, so that's why I'm taking the chase. And then I'm gonna go after that other girl who just finished the scan. Because I noticed she didn't leave. Because there's no scratch marks anymore, so she had to be near. I used my main event, aim downwards because of my add-on that adds 15%, allows the knives to now spawn just found like ricochet, not ricochet, like little like. I reset obviously, but like the add-on like what is it? Oh, the add-on allowed the blades to like shatter when hitting the environment, adding 50% of laceration to all the survivors nearby. So that would help me. And also I noticed the girl was trying to get the palisade, so I went all the way around, which gave them enough time to save, but I couldn't risk I couldn't risk losing the both of them. Thankfully, since I'm Trickster, I can kind of get away with this. I'm doing terrible aim here. You can't tell. That's awful aim. I'm like, okay, I can go for safe. I can go maybe try to interrupt, but I'm like, I need my power back. Even though it's a weaker power, it's still strong if you use it right. I'm not using it right, but it can still be strong, you know. I decided to go kill and show the kill for the Meg, just in case of like exponential or something. I've been muted this entire time, haven't I? Good thing we're not getting it this match. If not, I'm just gonna do it again, I'm not gonna lie. Of course I would be muted this entire match, why wouldn't I? See, I do a lot more of a what is it? Dude, you keep doing that right in front of me. I don't know how that's supposed to work. My bad. My bad, game. I grabbed her for a few seconds and then the game was like, nope. My bad, game. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to try to down that girl. That's my bad. I don't really care. I was muted this entire match, so literally this has no value to me. Because I would have to do the game again anyways. No, I'm sorry. Wow, I just randomly found it, not gonna lie. If I get this... Jesus, what the fuck was that? If I get the Adept this match, first try I'm gonna be so mad because I don't have my... Do that for showtime so it gets my points. I might actually get this, which is kind of annoying because that means I'll probably like edit it so I can put my commentary over it. Yeah. First try, Adept Trickster. Oh, my mic's muted half the time. Oh, that's funny. This was a fun match though. I'm happy I got the Adept first try. I love this I love Trickster. I hate his. He's a very weak killer, but I do love him. So I'm glad I can get his Adept early though, so we can move on to Cenobite and finish his Adept until the new killer comes out. Finally get all the killers in the series. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Please sorry about my mistake with the commentary, but we did some good plays. I think the match was enjoyable enough. Hope you all have a good day. Thank you guys for watching. This Alpha Monster saying killer means killer mechanics, survivor variants play with survivor generosity, people that play both sides. Thank you for playing both sides, and I hope you all have a good day. Thank you guys for watching, and please wish you all both good physical and mental health, and I hope everyone has a good day. Let's try to spread positivity and information in our community to better it. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out, Pack.